you can see me now. We are in Florida. We are about an hour later getting here than what we had planned with, we had a flight delay, and then getting the rental car and everything took a few minutes longer than planned. So anyway, we are here and we are on our way to Caribbean Beach, and I am super excited. So hang out with me for a little while and here we go. Hi, we're here. So we just got to Caribbean Beach. I am in the Aruba section, which is, I wanted in Trinidad. I wanted the new like Little Mermaid rooms, but I didn't get one, and I'm just here for one night, so I'm not gonna go talk to anybody. I don't care. So anyway, we are walking in, so I'm gonna show you my room. I am in 5203. So let me make sure I locked my car. Yeah, I did. Okay. Anybody else ever have that problem? I'm gonna flip you around because there is a squirrel. Where's he at? He's right there. You see Mr. Squirrel? Say hello, Mr. Squirrel. He's so much fun. All right, so you can look up there and see the Skyliners going overhead. Look, it's so cool. So I'm gonna have Skyliners over my head. That's just lovely. Now let's figure out where my room is. Let's see. Skyliners. I watched a post somebody had put on Facebook, and they called them bubbles. And that's, oh, it's so neat. So I gotta get in my room so we can go to 5201, 5203. Oh wow, that was easy. I didn't have to walk all around the building to find it. Yay. Here we are. So 5203. Let's hope my magic band works. Oh, and it does. We love it when a magic band works the first time. All right. So we are in. Look. So I did want one of the new rooms, but it's all good. I've never stayed here. So now I have like, there's a place right here to like lay your stuff. So like there's the door, and you come in and you have your little shelf here, and a little rack to hang stuff. So I'm gonna set my backpack down because it's like super heavy, and we'll do a quick room tour and I'll move my stuff. So right here we do have a window and there's a walkway. I think I requested a first floor room just because one night there's no elevators. I didn't want to lug my stuff up. There is a table with 2 chairs right here. You have 2 queen size beds. Very nice. And we have a crab towel. Isn't that cute? I love the crab towel. So over here, there's music playing. Oh look! There it is. Welcome home, Green Family. And we are a DVC member. Isn't that awesome? It's got that. It's so cool. Anyway, I'm so excited to be here. All right, so there's lights above the beds. There is, right here, you do have, there's light switches. We have Hello Disney. We have plugs and USBs and all the stuff there. You have your Bible in the drawer. Over there on the wall is the thermometer. And then in here we have all like storage. These are huge drawers, like massive drawers. You have drawers underneath, and then this pulls out and you have Sleeping Mickey. So this does sleep 5. This bed is not like a full-size twin though. So I mean, it's more like a bunk. My 12-year-old's taller than me. She probably can't sleep on this anymore, but my 10-year-old probably definitely could. And then over here you have your ice bucket and all the things, and this has your beverage cooler, which I probably won't be using, and a little coffee pot. And we're gonna pause. Okay, Okay, I was in dire need of using the facilities, so you do have 2 sinks in here. I know some bathrooms only have 1 sink, so these do have 2 sinks. You have your hair dryer and extra amenities down there at the bottom. You have a body lotion and a bath soap, and then like your washcloths, your big old makeup mirror. And here I am after a day of flying and traveling and doing this. I mean, I was with my kids this morning and all the things. Over here, you have quite a bit of hanging space, ironing board, a steam iron, extra pillow and blanket, and that would primarily be for the pull-down fifth sleeper. Your safe. These do close. So if you are trying to get ready and people are still sleeping, there is going to be kind of a crack right there and a crack right there in the middle, so it will leak out some light. But no, that's just kind of what you deal with. In here we have a full-length mirror. So here is my travel wear. I have my phone in my pocket. So I had leggings. I want to change in just a few minutes and put like a skirt on because it is 90 degrees here. It is hot. And I may change shoes. I've not decided. But anyway. And then my shirt on the back. I think maybe you can see it. Believe in the magic, I think is what it says. Anyway, I got this on Amazon, so I can link it. The pants, though, came from like Goodwill. So, I can't help you there. And in here you have a toilet, towels, and a tub. You do have a tub with a curtain. I know some places don't have tubs anymore. So, and there's more like your bath mat and all that. And then all of the body wash. It doesn't say H2O products anymore. But it's still sea salt, sea marine conditioner and shampoo. So, I think the products are pretty much the same. It's just the name changed. So anyway, that is my room. I'm kind of excited about it. Oh, let me show you too. Let's see this. There are, if you have 5 people, obviously you're going to have more plugins. So there is another set of plugins in there. So overall, it's a good size room. I feel like 5 people in here, might be a little tight. You might feel like you're on top of each other, but it's not a bad room. It's pretty good, especially, if you need a room to sleep 5. If you've got 3 kids, you can't stay in like the standard rooms. This would be a good option. So let's keep going. So I'm just walking out of my building, and this is what I walk out to. This whole view right here. And then you look across and you have this whole view. It's beautiful. Is that not awesome? And then you have the Skyliner. I've got to go though. So I'll work on some more pictures when I come back. Okay, so I am walking to the Skyliner station. We're going to hop over to Hollywood Studios. I have 3 lightning lanes booked. I don't know which ones I'll actually get to use because I think some of them have expired. At least one of them has. So I'm hoping I can do the others though. So I have Lightning Lanes, Toy Story Mania, Slinky Dog Dash, and Alien Swirling Saucers. So here's hoping I get to do them all. There is stuff crawling in these bushes that I hear like scurrying around, and it's kind of freaking me out. So let's see if we can hit the Skyliner in just a minute. So, you probably can't see me that well, but I got a 1 all to myself, and I'm floating along in the dark in a Skyliner, and it is lovely.
We're flying to Disney's
I'm at Disney World. It's so nice. So, I made it on the Skyliner. It's about 8:15, I think. So, we'll see. I will let you know how it goes on whether or not we actually get to use our lightning lanes.
Walt Disney had a passion for animals and the natural world.
You hear lots of nice things here. So I'm just going to enjoy and cut this off because you can't see anything anyway because it's too dark. So, see you soon.
If you're lucky.
We are moving on. Love this land at night. Over here is Rodeo Roundup. Roundup Rodeo Barbecue, I think is the name. The technical name. We're gonna try to catch my slinky dog first. And see how it goes. We are back to Caribbean Beach. So there's the pot line. So I'm just going off this way, and the first section is Jamaica, and then it runs into ooh, and there's coffee and donuts. So I think that across the water is that is the Trinidad section. That's the section I wanted to be in because that is where the Little Mermaid rooms are. But alas, we are not in the Trinidad section, which is the closest. Well, the Jamaica section is probably the closest to the Skyliner, and then the Trinidad section after that. But you can cut through here to go through Jamaica and back to Aruba. But I like to go down here to where I can walk over, like, by the water, because it's really pretty. So it just depends on if you're trying to save steps, then I would say cut through there and go to Jamaica. But if you're wanting a scenic stroll around Caribbean Beach at, I don't know, 9:30 maybe at night, I'm not sure what time it is, then I suggest walking by the water because it's really pretty. And then way back over there is the Skyliner station. So the bridge goes over to Trinidad and like the main Old Port Royal and all that. This way, because we're staying on this side of the pond or lake, or I'm not sure what the name of this body of water is. Barefoot Bay, maybe? I don't know. Let's look at this map right here. So, if you can see the little sign, like, it's kind of in the middle of the left-hand side. It says you are here. So we're going to take that little path up to those purple Aruba buildings. So it's a little bit of a walk. And then you can see Trinidad in the lower left-hand corner. And then Barbados is across the road. And then Old Port Royal is the main building. And then Martinique is on the other side. So I have to say that's like preferred section. Riviera is up in the top right-hand corner. And Aruba is really close. So I'm not really close to that Skyliner station. I'm almost like smack dab in the middle where my building is. So anyway, we're gonna walk this way because I really like this walk. I love walking around Disney property. It's just so pretty, even if it is dark. But when you get down here, they do keep everything very well lit. So it does say to Old Port Royal and Aruba. So I'm assuming there's I wonder if there's like a bridge or something over through here. I didn't look at the map to see if there was, but you can look at all the buildings. Isn't it pretty? So is that still Trinidad? Maybe. Because I'm thinking Barbados. I thought Barbados was blue, but maybe that's Barbados. Because that's on this side of the road. I don't know. And you can see the Riviera over there. Over there, that's Riviera. And then when we come around through here, you can see the main building. And I think that right here, it's kind of in front between us and Riviera, is where the pool, the Fuentes del Moro pool is, and all that. And we will go, I'll take a walk in the morning before I leave and look at all of that in the daylight, so you can actually see a little bit better. But it does take a second to kind of get your bearings about you, to see where everything is. So like the Jamaica buildings, they seem to be, are they 2 stories? 2 floors? The buildings across there are 2 floors. These are 2 floors. I'm thinking there may be some that are 3 floors there. Here's a little beach area and some hammocks and lounge chairs. And over here is the Jamaica pool section. It's like right in the middle of the Jamaica section. Here's another map. Oh yeah, up here's a bridge. So now you can see right there where it says you are here. Right there, you are here. So there is a bridge between Jamaica and Aruba that goes across. I think there's the playground, and then you can go on across, and there's Old Port Royal. And then I'm in the, like, not the first building, but like the second building is where I am. So pretty cool. So see, you can look across. I hear people playing in the pool, or I would show it to you. And I'm sure there's people over there in the pool because it's still like super warm outside. And the Skyliner has stopped momentarily. Man, the Skyliner line was really long when we got in it because I think the first Phantasmic had let out. The second showing was at 10. But the line moved super fast. I mean, as long as the line was, I don't know that we waited 10 minutes. It was the first time I'd ever had to share a gondola though, because usually we have 4, 5, 6 in our party and don't have to share. But I was by myself, so I had to just get in there with a family of 4. Sorry, I didn't say anything to them. I started to, because the little boy was kind of disappointed that he did not have a wrapped gondola. And so I was going to tell him that he can see the others better if his isn't wrapped. But I held my tongue. I held my tongue. I didn't say that. Yeah, I walked by this while ago. I'm loopy. Yeah, it's a beautiful bridge. So, yes, so that is Barbados. Old Port Royal. So apparently the Barbados buildings are not blue. They are on the map, but they are not actually blue. There's the really pretty walkway. That's really pretty. But I'm thinking when I came out of where I am, I came out down here. So we're gonna keep walking. It's so pretty. Yeah, me and the girl, we're gonna have to stay here again because the girls will love this. I don't love the multiple bus stops. That's the only part I really don't like. But usually when we do values or moderates, we only do like 2 or 3 nights and then we switch. So maybe we just focus on, here we go. So you can see all that. Oh, they have movies. Is that the movies Under the Stars? What are they showing? I want to say it's Moana 2. Because I can see it from here. Or is it Moana 1? There's Sebastian's. No. I hate that. Oh, there we go. Over there is Sebastian's. And then if you look right there, you can watch the movie. And if we go over here, you can see the Riviera. And we're going to walk right back through here. I'm going to go to my room. So, Skyliner's going again. And we're going to meander our way, not over to Riviera, but over to our room. And I'm very excited to get to, because I want to just chill. It's so peaceful. And really, once you kind of get the lay of the land, it's really not that hard to get around. And this building is also 2 floors. Come this way. And we turn the corner. It's very warm. And look, our room is still playing all the music. Yay. Okay. Alright, so I'm back in the room. It is... Okay, so I am back in the room. It is 9:50. I am pulling up... I had 3 lightning lanes. I had... let me pull it up. I had Slinky Dog, I had Toy Story Mania, and I had Alien Swirling Saucers. So my Toy Story Mania was from 6:30 to 7:30, and then my Slinky Dog was 7:10 to 8:10. So by the time my timing was off and we were late, and I didn't even get here until my Toy Story Mania had already expired at 7:30, because it was 7:40, I think, when I finally got here. So I got here at 7:40 and did kind of the room tour, grabbed my park bag, changed clothes, and went and got on the Skyliner and got to Slinky Dog, and I scanned in at 8:19. So it was just 9 minutes after the window closed, supposedly. So, and it scanned green, no problem. So I thought, well, I want to definitely get Slinky in. And then if I can go do Toy Story, which had expired at 7:30, which was almost an hour earlier, we'll just see. And it only had a 15-minute wait, so I would have waited in line for that anyway. So scanned in, rode Slinky Dog, and then I went to Toy Story Mania and scanned in, and it scanned green at 8:33, so an hour and 3 minutes after the window closed. So my window was 6:30 to 7:30. I scanned in at 8:33, and it was green. And they said, "Oh, enjoy. And so I went right on and rode. The only thing I did not do was alien swirling saucers. My stomach was kind of hurting, like nauseous. And I had a really bad headache, and I knew I needed to get something to eat. So I went in search of a Mickey pretzel because I love them. And I thought it's a good time to get a Mickey pretzel. So I went and got a Mickey pretzel, and I'll insert a picture, and a drink. And I sat down on a bench, and I ate my Mickey pretzel, and just people watched, and it was fabulous. And I texted my girls, and I sent pictures to my assistant. Sorry. But anyway, so I did those. I was going to go get in line for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, because the wait, I think, again, was like 10-15 minutes, but I was tired, and I was like, I'm just going to meander out of here. I walked through 2 of the stores. I was looking for the Princess Spirit jersey, but I didn't see it in there. I saw the Mickey and Friends one, and I saw the Most Magical Place on Earth Spirit jersey, and I hadn't seen that one, so I was like, I really like that. But I didn't get either one because the only one I'm going to get is the Princess one if I see it. If I don't see it, then I probably won't get a Spirit jersey. Plus, my suitcase is pretty full anyway, so I don't know that I would have room for it. So there's that. Anyway, so I'm going to wash my face and brush my teeth and get in the bed and chill and go to sleep because it is almost 10 o'clock, and I'm checking out in the morning, and I want to go to Animal Kingdom in the morning. I was going to try to hurry and get up early and rope drop and all the things, but the only thing I want to ride is the safari, and I don't mind to stand in line for the safari. And other than that, I just want to kind of walk around and get some snacks and take some pictures, and I'll probably watch Festival of the Lion King because I love that. I may go on Dinosaur again. I don't know. It's just a chill, relaxed. Animal Kingdom is like my favorite park to just meander through. So I'm going to do that, and I think that's it. So I will see you guys in the next one. We will be at Animal Kingdom, and I'll be there for all the morning and up into the afternoon, just a little bit before I have to leave and go to my other thing I've got to do. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.